fucking bunny rabbits. So weird, man. What the heck are they doing? It's like there's squirrels and shit. Crazy, man. Damn, that fucking one jumped over that rabbit. Damn. Look at these fuckers. I found out where those rabbits live. They live in, like, the shed. Saw the rabbit go under the shed, made a hole. What's up, Jose? What's up, man? What's up, Gothic? This one right here. I don't get why there's so many rabbits in this state, man. They don't have as many squirrels here. It's weird. Not that much. Yeah, same. I just quit my my cleaning job fucking yesterday. I had to drop off my uniform. I didn't like work with the boss. Guy was anal and just micromanagey. I mean, I kind of get it, I guess, a little bit, because I'm learning the job, but I didn't really like the guy that much. Just wasn't the right fit. End of April, moving to Arizona. I mean, I don't know where exactly in Arizona yet, but end of April. Had a hard time talking to chat. What was wrong with Twitch? It's probably a little different than YouTube. No one said anything. Maybe it's because maybe no one's on, like, on the on your stream. I don't know. Not sure. Do it? Yeah, I mean, I have to wait first, though, man. I have to pay my rent, and I have to give my landlord a 30 days notice, and I have to stay here 1 more month. So I'm already visiting Arizona in the middle of April. I think I might stay another day so I can go to the temp agency and try to get a job before I go. Or if I get a job from Indeed, I can just go to their interview or something. Yeah, I think the algorithm's a little different than YouTube with Twitch. It's not like pushed out as much, I guess. A lot of manipulative people on there. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe it's just best to just record, like, your gameplay instead of, like, having people watch, you know? Uncle lives in California. Yeah, it's pretty far. Where do you live again? You said New York, right? Sleep apnea? Yeah, that's a bitch to deal with, man. My one aunt has sleep apnea, and she has to be hooked on like cords and shit when she's sleeping. That helps her sleep better. Losing health insurance this year? How come? That's not good, man. That's terrible. That's why I don't get the company insurance. I can use my own. Yeah, it's more expensive, but, like, you never know when you'll be replaced and your benefits will be gone. So that's why I get my own. already having people contacting me right now with rooms to rent. Chaotic and childish. I mean, I guess YouTube could be like that too, though. Maybe there's just more on Twitch. I don't know. What's up, Selwood? I just went to the gym today. I was supposed to do my taxes, but the guy messed up my schedule, so I have to go tomorrow to do them. I just quit my cleaning job yesterday, as I didn't really like the boss that much. Some of it had to do with my depression a little bit. So I was not getting enough sleep and stuff. It was like a mix of both. So I told the temp agency that I didn't want to work there and I won't have bad bridges. So they're gonna help me out find something for a couple weeks, you know. So yeah, I mean, I guess the only effort you have to do on YouTube is get them 50 subscribers and you can have people watch you, you know. Still have to earn it. It's probably harder on Twitch, maybe, possibly. Yeah, it does get boring, man. See, like when life gets more boring the older you get, it seems like time goes faster, you know. That's just me. Even though life is slow at the same time. I mean, I guess you could ask people from the Discord to watch, you know. Have some people watch you, you know what I mean? Get you started, right? Yeah, normies, posers. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea to have people watch that, maybe. Maybe just have people that you like watch you, you know? I feel like the more people you have, like, you'll encounter more of those normies and grifter people, you know? So, what's up, Fishing with Malachi? I'm doing alright, I guess. So, cult-like groups. Yeah, they all like to speak about their cult, and if you question it, they try to put you down, gaslight you, you know? Yeah, pretty much, yep. Yeah, the internet can make you feel like garbage. I try not to do it all the time, but I use it every day. So that's why I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos anymore like I used to. It's all chaotic. It's kind of depressing, and it's all I get in the algorithm, you know. I try not to watch all of it. I just use this to like talk to people and stuff. I don't really care that much about it as much anymore. That's why I got rid of my premium, because I don't really watch YouTube like that. It's not the same like it used to be. More people were more like original back then, and now everyone's trying to talk about the same thing, like the collapse, like the loneliness. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but I think a lot of people are trying hard to be a successful YouTuber off those things, you know. So, what's up, Lost in October? Yeah, definitely. This society is like getting dystopian, and I guess like like how the economy it is, and like how people socialize, the dating market. It's it's all over the place. Mr. Beast. Yeah, I don't watch him, to be honest with you. I think he just like makes video for kids and stuff. I don't really have a big opinion on him, but I just don't watch him. Yeah, most of them are. Yeah, it's probably not worth live streaming and getting a bunch of people watch if you get that type of audience, you know. No, I don't think we're living the days like that, but I think we're just heading towards like a dystopian future, you know. A lot of it has to do with like technology, kind of with that. Yeah, I guess so. He's still doing YouTube, I think. Yeah, I feel that, man. I mean, if you want to have people watch you on Twitch, just I guess you just try it out. If you have people that are toxic, I guess just ban them, you know. That's what I think, because you're in control, you know. Yeah, I mean, I think they both can be bad. The government and the elite, they're both in on it. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Subscribers only mode. That'll make it more better, right? So you don't have to have like these toxic normies on there. It's more customized. I guess that's a good thing, right? It's probably a little more organized than the YouTube lives too, I guess. I wish it was real. Nah, it ain't real, man. Yeah, I mean, the world is neurotypical, you know. Majority of them are. Neurodivergents are minority. Yeah, I mean, that would be more interesting if, like, Bigfoot was real, you know? Yeah, I smoke, yeah. Don't have a beer on me, but I'm just smoking by the porch, so. Yeah, nothing wrong with stuff that you're interested in, you know, on YouTube. I mean, that's all I kind of do too, is listen to YouTube music, you know. Yeah, cheers, dude. Yeah, I mean, we all get caught up in the chaos, you know. Sometimes we get too in tuned with it. It just makes us burn out, you know. That ain't your fault, man. Sometimes you just want to conversate with people about deep things, and people have an ego, and they just want to, they can't agree or disagree and stuff, you know. Are you into looks maxing? I guess stuff that could potentially make you look more attractive, yeah, but I don't think it's good to go too extreme with it, you know? I mean, I guess if you believe in Christ, I guess that makes you stronger. Yeah, but the thing, I think you could still, you can save a tiny bit more money if you just pay for YouTube Music. You could get rid of the premium. Like, yeah, you won't be able to have no ads on the regular videos, but you'll still have like no ads on your music though. No, I get called Irish at times though, and I'm not Irish. Yeah, it got too mainstream. Yep. A lot of normies are ruining the black pill. That's for sure. Yeah, underground stuff is just more original. You know, it's hard to find now on YouTube. Gotta like do your research or something, right? Yeah, I feel that, man. Yeah, it's good to have philosophical talks with people. Have like, try to have a deeper understanding and hear where everyone else is coming from with that. Yeah, I guess I could use ad block, but I don't know how to do it. Nah, I'm not Jewish. Yeah, so that's why I gotta invest in a laptop if I want to do video reactions for people, which that'll happen sometime later this year. So, what's that, Sevi? No, I don't. What's the Google? What's up, Gamer Stance? Yeah, that's what's the problem with that, doing the desktop mode. Yeah, it's just I guess it's just more of a pain in the ass. What do I think of MDMA? I mean, I did MDMA like almost 11 years ago. I guess it can help people in micro doses with their depression and stuff. I guess like if people are responsible and recreational with it, that's okay. But there's people that abuse it and it can affect their life. So it's just like, I feel like people need to be educated on it. So yeah, but it has to be like planet Earth. It can't be like something like Jupiter. There's no life in there. I guess there could be, but it's hard to believe at times. I guess like with the universe being so big, I guess it could be possible, you know. Yeah, I like Little Caesar's pizza. I haven't had it in a while though. I haven't had it in like 4 or 5 months. So what's that? Why bring children to a family that fights over money? I'll never understand that, man. That's all I gotta say. If you can't financially take care of a child, you should have never had one. Yeah, yep, it is numbers on a screen, numbers on a paper, you know. Yeah, yep, I guess like humans invented it, so the more money you have, the more quality you have, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna have kids, so I never wanted kids ever since like middle school or high school. It was way before I like discovered the anti-nihilist stuff, you know. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what humans invented, you know. I mean, money's a tool, you know. It's used to get your basic needs and I guess your entertainment and stuff. And I think people are the problem with that. I don't think it's the money. People that control the money are the problem. Yeah, yep. I mean, need money to survive, pretty much. Wanted kids. Yeah, I mean, it's selfish to have kids anyways, you know. A lot of people don't consider that their kids will have a bad life because that happens to a lot of kids, you know. It's not always a success story and things like that, you know. 2021. No shame in it, man. I mean, working a job is difficult to deal with. The toxic coworkers, the boss, and things like that. You know what I mean? And if there's something that makes you incapable of working, like there's nothing wrong with being unemployed, you know? Money versus beauty. I mean, I guess like you could be born and have these looks, but I guess money can I guess improve your looks, you know. I guess some people could go overboard with it. Yeah, a lot of people want children because they want to belong somewhere in this life, and a lot of times people have kids because they feel like they'll be good parents. They feel like they will raise them well, and that's not always the case, you know. I mean, I don't see myself ever finding a wife either, to be honest with you. I mean, like, be nice to have like a partner, you know, but there's a lot of things that can horribly go wrong, like with a partner, you know. Like you can ruin your mental health with one. Your partner may not be genuinely attracted to you. Fighting, all kinds of shit. Yeah, yeah. I mean, being in need with money is even better, you know. Want some box and a job this year? Yeah, I feel that, man. I mean, just get some courts and I guess like whatever job you get, and you just save money, whatever you want to do with it, and spend money, I guess, you know, between jobs. Yeah, I guess so. No money. I guess like if you're capable of trying to increase your income, I guess try doing that. I don't know. Couldn't sleep the entire night. I feel that, man. It's hard to sleep when like you have insomnia, getting bad dreams at night, uh, racing thoughts, all those things. Yeah, falling in love, I guess, can be toxic when it's not always true love. Yeah, it's a pretty nice front porch. I mean, I live in a one-bedroom apartment. There's other people living in here. It's cool to sit down and relax, I guess. It's not like bad weather, really. Exam stress, yeah, that can make you not sleep, make you anxious, like all the time, and just have trouble sleeping. Yeah, I mean, I guess it attracts most shitty partners. I guess not all parents are bad, though. There's good ones. But, you know. I mean, there's a lot of people that have kids that, like, weren't meant to have kids. They um, hooked up and weren't protecting themselves. You know, that's a lot of them, too. Yeah. Falling in love can, I guess, be a distraction and not see the red flags. And like that person that you're trying to fall in love with. Yeah. That shit's messed up, you know. Controlling the partner or kids is just too many toxic households like that. I'm not drinking nothing. I'm just smoking some cigs. Yeah, yep. Yeah, potential to be heartbroken. Yep, that's what sucks about that, you know. People who are not thinking with their head, they're thinking down there, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it needs some back support. There we go. That's a little better. That's why I guess I was afraid to be in a relationship because of how my parents were and seeing other people be in bad relationships made me not want to be in one, you know? Even though, like, I had that feeling where I would like to have a partner at the same time. Yeah, like two people that are clingy with each other can just be toxic and they don't have like boundaries for each other. Yeah, they're invading online and everywhere in public. Nah, it's not cold, man. That's why I'm sitting out here. It's pretty nice out. So I like to sit out by the steps here at times. Yeah, one more month, yeah. I just have to pay my rent, and I have to give them my 30-day notice. And I'm gonna visit mid-April for like trying to get a place to room with and like a job. So yeah, like it's a process, but it's gonna happen. So I mean, I haven't been feeling that great, to be honest with you. I basically quit my job because I was like depressed and I didn't like my boss. He was just too micromanagey. He was very anal. I haven't been getting really good sleep, really. So, been kind of up and down. I mean, if someone has a mindset of owning their partner, then they're toxic. They're control freaks. So, nah, it's all right. I mean, I just had to move on, I guess. You know, it's kind of rough with the bipolar I have. So, go in bed? Nah, I'm all right. Yeah, I feel that, man. Fucking sucks when you're losing your mind and you feel like you're going insane and feel like you're gonna freak out, you know what I mean? Like, that shit isn't your fault, you know? Like, shit from your past, like trauma or things that are currently, like, going on that isn't working out and make you want to lose your mind. Yeah, I am a little bit, but not as much as like a couple days ago. So kind of rough when like you moved up here because you were homeless and you don't know anybody. It gets kind of isolating. It's just rough sometimes. Some days I'm better, and some days it's just kind of tough, you know? Yeah, life is a bitch, man. You'll get it, man. I wouldn't rush into like the job and the gym part, you know? Just do it when you're ready, you know? Yeah, falling in love is can be toxic, that's for sure. I guess it can be a sympathy channel, yeah. Yeah, I mean, my plan is to move out of South Dakota, so I already have a plan, and I feel like when I move to Arizona, it's just better job opportunities, more variety. I won't be as isolated, and the weather will make me have better moods, most likely, even though it gets hot as fuck over there. Which I'd rather deal with the hot than the cold. So I guess you can if you want. Yeah, I don't respond well when it's like cold like that. Here it's just way too cold. Like, and then you get like whiplash where it gets super cold, snowy, and then a couple days later it's like 80 degrees, you know? Now just like throw me off, you know? So yeah, I mean, most people use each other all the time, socializing. People want to test your status constantly, and people will always critique you on how you socialize. Like if you don't get someone's body language or facial expressions, you know, they automatically assume that you're rude and disrespectful, and it could be because you have social anxiety or the autism or just social awkwardness. People are just very judgmental with that, you know. So yeah, they do get upset about that, and something unexpected you say could be the truth, and they get mad about that. So yeah, I just hope things work out. I try my best to put in the effort to improve my life realistically, you know. Sometimes I get too excited for something, and then like it doesn't work out, and then I get really down, you know. That's why I try not to get so excited about stuff. What's up, Simon? What's going on, man? I was watching some of the Hawks Pistons game. They went into OT. Looked like a good game. I didn't see the whole thing because I left the gym, but looks like the Hawks were holding it down a little bit. Yeah, they expect you to be an NPC, you know? When really, like, you just want to be yourself, you know? Well, my plan is I'm moving to Arizona, and yeah, I'm not gonna have my own place like this, but it would be better weather. There's more jobs that are more available for me. I'll say, like, I won't be as isolated, so go from there, you know. So I don't think this living here didn't work out. It didn't work out how I planned it, you know. So Yeah, I can't wait till the playoffs too. That'll be pretty interesting how teams play out, especially the Pistons. They went off in the Eastern Conference. Celtics too. And then you got like your Timberwolves, the Nuggets, the Thunder, all fucking going off. When robots take over, it'll annihilate humans. Humans will go extinct. That's what I think. Nah, I'm an atheist, man. Agnostic atheist. Yeah, that's another team too, Cleveland. They're gonna be tough to beat, that's for sure. I think they're gonna like either just make the second round or they'll go to the Eastern Conference, you know. Yeah, it's just a story made up by humans. But I'll say like evolution has truths to it, you know. I rather like believe in evolution as evidence than God, you know. But yeah, I mean, I guess like how we came from fish and stuff like that, I guess that's just them not knowing, you know. They don't know and they're just making a scientific guess. You know what I mean? Yeah, Magic's a good team too. They're gonna be like a sleeper in my opinion in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, thing is like humans will never figure out 100% how we got here, you know. It'll always be some sort of mystery, and we'll never really figure out how the universe came to be, you know. So I disagree. I don't believe that someone that has a high IQ believes that there's a creator. There's gotta be evidence of a creator. I mean, IQ is just one form of intelligence. You got like emotional intelligence, you got like linguistic intelligence. Like intelligence is like broad, you know. No, what's that? Rascal. I don't believe in heaven, man. What I believe is like when you're dead, you go to non-existence. Yeah, ability to learn. So yeah, you just die. Yeah, I mean, your brain shuts off. Everything is done. You know, your organs are like not working, then you're done. No, I never played that game. Kind of wish I played some Resident Evil, but I never played it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people though that believe that there's people in the sky too. But yeah, I mean, I think people made up God back then to figure out and not figure out. Basically, they they have like religion and God to like figure out the answers to life. But when science came in, and like it showed that like it proved like certain things, and that's why religion will be dying, you know. The only thing that science is not good for is when politics get involved, you know. So yeah, I mean, let them think that you portrayed them. Yeah, they don't want to take accountability or admit that they were abusive, you know. Yeah. Yeah, something's gotta change, right? Guess like with the economy or something like that, something's gotta change with that, you know. I've been up for 3 days straight working hard. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm a real man. You know what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm gonna go to my construction job and I'm gonna dig some holes. And if I see some coworkers like standing around picking their nose, I'm gonna tell the boss. Because we don't need incompetent workers at the construction site because that's a safety hazard. Someone will get injured. Oh, man. Darkness of kingdom, what's that mean? I mean, scientists don't admit that they don't have the answers for everything. People that believe in God and religion feel like they have the answers for everything. Yeah, David Goggins is one of my idols. I look up to him because he's a hard worker. He never gets sleep. He runs ultra marathons. I don't sit in my room, act like a doomer, and complain about this bullshit. I get up and I do something about it, like Goggins. Yeah, right. These dudes like complain about their wives so much. They should just fucking leave them, you know? But they're so like afraid of like not getting their shit in the bedroom, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good that on your lunch break that you practice digging holes, because when lunch break is over, you start digging holes for real. You start digging even deeper. You start putting that work ethic in. David Gaggin. Good morning. Well, it's a lot of reasons, you know. I mean, there's people that make money easily more than others because maybe they just had a good family that were rich and they didn't have to work hard to make their money, so they had some sort of nepotism and luck with that. And I guess other people are able to make more money too, because they don't have unnecessary struggles that impact them of making money, you know? That too. And I guess people that struggle making money is because they have unsupportive parents. They have something that hinders their life, making them struggle making money, you know? All kinds of stuff. I mean, I could say all kinds of things with that, you know? Yeah. I mean, that's good that David Goggins is motivational in a way, but he's toxic with his positivity, I'll say. Yeah, a lot of it is luck-based, yeah. I agree. Especially, like, if you were born into poverty or something, it is luck-based in a way. But I guess, like, if someone puts the effort towards that and they try, there could be more of a chance than someone that doesn't, you know? But even if someone puts in the effort towards that, it can get bad luck, you know? So... yeah, you need it to survive, yeah. I mean, you need to get your basic needs met and stuff like that. Yeah. Those type of people are toxic, man. Especially ones that give unsolicited advice where you never asked for the advice at all. Those people are a pain in the ass. I feel like a lot of people that just give advice all the time just kind of try to put you down too at the same time, you know? I guess now it's kind of ironic. Now someone's asking me for give you advice. I guess if you're capable of trying to increase your income, I guess try doing that. I guess if something makes you incapable of doing it, then it's not your fault. It's something that you never asked for and things like that. I mean, if you have parents that can help you, then I would ask your parents too. I'll say always try to get something better for yourself. Always want more. I guess that's my advice. Yeah, it's not that serious, right? Yeah, he's toxic with his self-improvement too. That's the problem. So yeah, you're gogging for Jesus face. Sounds like Cap. I mean, I think his story is true in a way, but the way he expresses himself and presents himself with it is toxic, When am I? Tonight. I'm gonna go down on one knee and open my mouth and gargle like I'm doing mouthwash. I mean, I guess people that are into fitness look up to him because he's fit, and I guess that's one of them. I don't get why other people look up to him for other things, though. So, yeah, he's an ultra marathoner. He likes to run a lot. I mean, I like doing runs. I don't look up to him, though. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hater either, but I guess certain things it's good to call out on toxic self-improvement stuff, Over-exaggerated. Yeah, it's possible, I guess, but I mean, I think most of it could be true. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, running too much can actually be bad for you, too, It's not good to do marathons all the fucking time. It's just toxic. That's why it's toxic self-improvement. He's overdoing it. Satan? Yeah, I signed the contract. Yeah, I think he's doing it to cope from his trauma, maybe, too. That's a possibility. Godus? Yeah, I think he might have. Yeah, he needs to be more natural and walk and seek nature and stop running so much. And it's affecting his sleep. He has dark circles under his eyes. Yeah, I guess Satan is in me. Yeah, that isn't good, man. Is that true? He peed blood for running like that? That's just overboard, Yeah, that's right. I ran with one leg 200 miles without stopping because I have motivation. And I have all this energy because I'm positive and I know I can make it to the finish line with one leg. Who's Wim Hoffman? Is that someone similar to Goggins? Posted. Yeah, that's not healthy, man. That's just it's not healthy to run marathons constantly. Like, you're gonna mess with your shins. You're gonna, I ran a marathon before, and if I did it like another 2 months later after that, I would have messed up legs, Like, when I finished that marathon, my feet were messed up, It's not healthy to do that shit all the time. I mean, I like doing them, but I don't like to overdo it like he does, Yeah, I guess I will wake up in hell. Yeah, he's funny as shit, though. I don't agree with Godis with things, with stuff, but he's funny as shit when it comes to fitness. And I like when he says, he's like, these people are just lifting heavy metal. They need to stop putting so much stress on themselves. Yeah, I think he's good with the black pill, though. With the traction. He's good with that shit, I'll say. So, yeah, that's what it basically is. Destroying your body to prove you're tough or something, right? It doesn't mean you're tough. You're overexerting yourself. It's kind of like what Goda says. It's like you're a slave to doing that shit all the fucking time, Yeah, he used to be a vegan too, Godis. He used to, like, be a vegan. It actually messed with his health, I think. Or something. Yeah, cope. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely from trauma from his family. Yeah, I like dressing like a devil at night. I look sexy in it. Yeah, I mean, he would not like me working out, though. He'd be like, stop lifting heavy metal. Go for walks. He would tell me to eat more meat, too. Yeah, the body has limits. You can't overdo it, That's like driving, like, your car over there, You can't just keep driving that shit all the time, because you'll run out of fuel, That's kind of the same shit with Goggins, Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't like Godis, because of that. Allegedly, That don't seem good. Yeah, I mean, he especially doesn't like people that are conforming and working all the time and shit. Yeah, exactly. All because you train like Goggins, like, it doesn't mean you're gonna have a long lifespan either, Ridiculous. You're gonna box me? Alright, let's go then. Yeah, I mean, that's why I just say allegedly. I mean, that doesn't sound good, but I don't know if it's totally true or not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not defending him either. Same. I mean, I don't know him like that. We're just, like, people that watch him and like what his content, Yeah, he doesn't like women that are van lifers. they think that. I mean, he thinks that they need to start a family and have children. That's something I don't agree with him on, but it's just funny how he talks about that, Yeah, I am funny, and I support Satan. Yeah, I mean, there's people that are health nuts that are unnatural and take steroids. They die early, People go on extreme diets and they're not as healthy as like regular people, He really cracks down on Brian Johnson. I saw a good amount of videos from him with that. So, I mean, we could switch it up too, Rohi. I mean, I like to gag with Jesus. You can gargle if you want. Yeah, I gotta eat my raw meat. I gotta get rid of the vegetables I have in the fridge, or Goatus would critique me. That's something I don't necessarily agree with him on. I think it's best to have just a balanced diet, but I understand what he's saying, though. So... Alright, I'll smoke one more and we'll go inside or something. Yeah, I guess like I'll be the guy that lays in my bed and Jesus can get the demons off me. You can be the guy that goes on one knee and opens mouth for Jesus, you know. Yeah, I saw that too. Yep, I saw that video. Yeah, people were not liking that shit over there. Yeah, he was really trying to rage bait them fucking people. Yeah, Jesus is my God too. Yeah, those were your favorite. Yeah, he's good at trolling the normies at that event, for sure. I mean, obviously with all his videos, you know. Especially the gym goers. Who's that guy, Simon? What's up, the villain? Yeah, hail Satan. Nah, I don't have to take a poopy right now. Yeah, he's like one of them guys. Does he still do the gym since he's not really for that, really? I don't really know who that guy is, though. I don't know. I think I might have, so I watched a lot of South Park episodes. I don't know if I remember that one, though. Yeah, people love Jesus like it's their fucking, like, partner, you know? Crazy. Yeah, I mean... doesn't need to do gym shit no more, you know? Don't need to be toxic with it. Yeah, just to troll people. It's funny as shit, man. Yeah, normies get infuriated by that. Who's Frank Tufano? I mean, I don't believe in hell. I don't believe when you die, you go to hell. You just go to non-existence. It doesn't matter, like, if you're a good or bad person. Anybody that dies in this life goes to non-existence. It's the only time I guess you'll experience like a heaven or hell is living on Earth, you know? Some people are living more like heaven. Then there's people that are living more like they're living in hell, you know? So, that's how I see it. fastest way to get your CDL? Well, I did try to get my CDL before, but I guess you can sign a contract with like a mega carrier. That'll be the fastest way, but you have to prove to them that you have no accidents and stuff like that for a year, so you don't have to pay that off. That way you can get your CDL, or you could just save like 5-6 grand or something, go to CDL school, you know. Then you just get your CDL, you know, that way. So, I mean, it's not easy depending on everyone's situation, but that's all I know about that. What's J-pilled? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be eternal life too, like Brian Johnson. That's just insane, dude. I wouldn't want to live forever. I mean, it's just ironic when Brian Johnson's like promoting like living forever and living natural, when really being dead is natural, you know. He's going against nature, you know what I mean? And I guess that's what Godus is like exposing him on, you know. God thinks I look good. Yeah, that's a good thing. I'm a sexy one. I mean, there is like loopholes to it. I mean, I guess like if you know somebody, I mean, my brother was a connection for me, and I went to this CDL school, and it didn't work out because I cut my hair too short, and they took a hair follicle sample out of my leg and went back a while, and I was tested positive for weed, you know. But I guess if you have a connection, I guess you don't have to pay for CDL school or anything. You just go to the school and you pass and you get the CDL that way. So yeah, he wants to live forever. I mean, I guess he worked for it, is what he says, you know. But the thing is, like, why would you want to live forever, you know? That's just, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Brian Johnson's that healthy, like Godus says. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hater, you know. It's just, he don't look healthy to me. And he's all about health. I mean, where's the evidence of that, Spicy Jake? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's for marketing, but I think he's serious about that too. So yeah, toxic parents, definitely abandon them, you know. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Your body's gonna give out at some point. No matter if you mitigate your suffering and pain, it's just gonna give out, you know? Yeah. Sometimes it's best not to live in the present moment when you're in a really shitty time in your life, you know? But I get what you're saying, though. Yeah. Fantasize about the future can make you feel worse in a lot of ways. He's rich off PayPal, Brian Johnson. I mean, I'm not surprised, you know. A lot of the times, like, he's putting makeup on, too. He's putting a lot of makeup on in his videos. Yeah, he's trying to be ethical. He's trying to be ethical by saying, don't harm the animals, eat vegan, you know? That's what he's saying. Yeah, I guess that, too. Yep, that's something I guess he doesn't want to talk about. Enjoy his wealth, you know? I mean, I guess I understand it, you know? What's up, Sage? Yeah. I mean, I guess he did live an unhealthy lifestyle then, but now I think it's just, I think he's kind of malnourished, kind of like what Godus says, you know. I'm trying not to be a hater, but it's just, I don't really like what he's doing, really. Damn, that's terrible, man. You don't deserve that or ask for it. Like the deep depression you're going through with the loneliness and dealing with the jobs, like the coworkers, the boss, you know. That shit will make you burnt out, burn out, and, you know, will make you feel like garbage. Sometimes it's best to, like, if you are capable to, like, take a break, you know. Take a break from, like working at times, you know, like a couple days off or how long that you're able to, you know. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of fake people out there, and it's hard to find like-minded people out in this world. Make you isolate more, and it just makes you, it's just like a bad situation, you know. Yeah, I was feeling like that a couple days ago, man. And I can understand, you know. I'm not in your shoes, so I'm not, like, understanding totally what you're going through, but I was like that a couple days ago. I just quit my cleaning job, so just mix of depression, and I guess didn't like the boss, you know, that much. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Our existence will never be perfect, you know. It'll never be a utopia. But I get it, man. Yeah, that's something you don't deserve either, Gothic. You have the right to be angry about things that happened to you in the past, like your parents not take care of you right, or like people online try to put you down, you know. Those living situations you were in. You have the right to be angry about that, you know. It's messed up. Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, I wouldn't want to live like Brian Johnson's lifestyle, trying to keep up with like being a health freak and tracking your calories all the fucking time, like your macros, and getting this certain amount of sleep. You know, I think that's just like torture, you know, in a way. Yeah, it's just exhausting. Yeah, it's just tiring dealing with it, you know. It's hard to deal with fucking people like that. Yeah, that's terrible, man. I remember you did say it could be the T levels. Maybe that could possibly help a little bit, you know. Um, yeah, you don't deserve any of that stuff you went through, though, man. It's understandable feeling angry about those things. Like, you have the right to complain about stuff that uh, something that you can't change. Like, you can't change like your parents. You can't change like how they are because they keep acting that way, or you can't change the past, you know, because it happened. All those bad things impact you, like how in your present moment, you know. So yeah, Invincible's a good movie with Vince Papale and stuff, the Eagles. Yeah, it's a decent movie, man. Yeah, that's pathetic how your electric company's raising the electric like crazy, you know? That's nuts. It shouldn't be that expensive where you live at in Maine, man. Elliot Hustle, is that who you're talking about? Yeah, hard to escape when you have those memories and trauma in your head, you know, when it's not addressed and it's been suppressed in your head for too long, you know. It's understandable. You would like to address it to your parents, but they don't seem to listen. They don't try to understand and take accountability, you know? Pathetic. Yeah, life can bring you down, man. It really can. Especially, like, if you have, like, unnecessary struggles that, like, limit you from trying to do better, or, like, people always want to see it your downfall, and having unsupportive parents or something, or getting bad luck, you know? So, yeah. I mean, if they enjoy it, I guess that's okay, being a health freak, but I feel like it's kind of torture doing it too much. I mean, I did it before. I'm not gonna lie. I did it to kind of see what I would look like ripped, and I looked really ripped from really tracking my calories and stuff like that. But being too ripped is overrated because you could feel lethargic and you could feel just tired all the time. It's not always good to be low percent body fat, you know. There's nothing wrong with just eating stuff in moderation. Yeah, experienced the anhedonia. Yeah, because, like, you uh, did hobbies with people that you think that you would enjoy with, but the people you participated in doing hobbies with were toxic, and they were bullies, and they want to see your downfall, you know? It's unnecessary. You know, I can understand how certain hobbies that you have don't help you anymore because of people ruining it, you know? Yeah, self-awareness. Yeah, I feel like the more, like, aware you are, it can lead to more depression too, you know? So, alright, that's cool, Black Hole. Yeah, I'll be on for a little while, so. The TV show. I don't know about that then, actually. Yeah, I mean, I only know Invincible from that movie and shit. Yeah, I think he's talking about Elliot Hustle. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I used to watch him and shit. Yeah, he's kind of he's very religious, that dude, too. I think he can be toxic with his self-improvement as well, that guy. So, I remember I used to watch him in the early 2010s, that dude, talking about fitness and stuff. And yeah, he has, like, good, like, recommendations with fitness, but I think he can go overboard, you know? And I think he went too far on the red pill shit, too. I keep calling him Hustle, Elliot Holst, right? Yeah, I think he still makes videos, to be honest. I always called him Elliot Hustle all the fucking time. It's Elliot Holst. Meatloaf? Yeah, Meatloaf's pretty good, man. Nothing wrong with that. I just did work out today, man. Yeah, if you're too much of a health freak, you let it impact your life. You're not enjoying certain things. Yeah, I agree, man. That's probably what did you say, your cousin is like? That's what my cousin would say. Hey, drop down, give me 10 right now. Have that extra pump so you can pick up this shovel and dig some holes for your boss at construction site. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is counterintuitive because it's kind of messing with your health, right? Hot chips, I have before. Stuff that's too hot chips, I don't eat. Yeah, I mean, I don't think self-improvement's, like, overrated. I think self-improvement is just toxic when people are trying to force it onto other people, you know, when it's unnecessary. Like, there's nothing wrong with improving your life that can benefit you, you know. But it turns to toxicity when people try to brag and try to put you down, all that shit. Yeah, you gotta work harder. What's wrong with these people? They just want to sit around and not even apply at jobs, and they'd rather stay in the room and talk to black pillars all day. Now, go do some push-ups. Get up and get a job, and you'll be fine. Yeah, Christian. Yeah, I think religion and self-improvement seems like they kind of can be related, you know. Yeah, it's hard to try new things when you're older too, you know. It's because like you're busy or something, or it takes a while to get into it, you know what I mean? That's kind of like me right now. I have a hard time kind of trying to get into new things, you know. I would like to try new stuff though. Yeah, I mean, these self-improvement people will actually make people not want to improve themselves. That's the ironic part. Yeah, they did it for years, and they can't take that back, you know? And like try to change their ways because they hurt you, you know? Good boy. Yeah, yeah. It takes some time to do new hobbies and stuff and have the energy for it. But I guess if you have the energy to try a new hobby, I guess it can be good, you know, be a new cope and get through life, you know. That's good. You did your exercise though. Did it like relieve the back pain or anything like that? Yeah, the energy. Yeah, it's understandable though, man. It's cause like if certain things like impact your energy, like like feeling burnt out, anhedonia, and things like that, it's not easy, you know. You just try your best, you know what I mean? So uh, uh, yeah, I mean, I do a lot of typos on YouTube too, man. I understand. Yeah, one day at a time, yep. I mean, if you mess up, there's always other days, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Just one more cig and that's it. Throw out these butts. It's crazy that the trash guy didn't come until today. Usually it would come like last week and wasn't even here, you know? And the trash was like fucking stacked today. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable too, you know? The depression stems from like people, you know what I mean? And it's not easy when it's like suppressed, and it can affect your physical health too, you know? So Yeah, yep. Time is the only thing we can't get back is a true statement, you know? Like, if you had good times in your life, then you can't get that back, you know? Unfortunately. Yeah, watch ambience videos. Yeah, help with sleep too, you know? It'd be calming. Especially you could turn it up more loud than the phone. Yeah, just endorphins. Yeah, it's all it does, exercise, you know? It just kind of gives you more dopamine and endorphins, and that's all it is. I mean, that's why I like to exercise, you know? It's, it does give you that some sort of relief when you get done an exercise, but it doesn't last long, you know? That's why it's like a cope, you know? Yeah, that's good though. I guess with the strength, with the core and everything. Go to church, Rohai. Tell these people how much you love Jesus. Yeah, it is a good escape. Yep, ambient music and synthwave. That's some good music to escape. Or some like jazz, like piano, you know? I remember my grandpa would have like depression episodes from his bipolar, and he would be sleeping with the piano music on. I didn't understand it back then, you know? Now I can understand it now, you know? So, yeah, that helps me relax too. That's why I listen to a lot of lo-fi house. It's relaxing more. Or like some calm, like rap too. Or some classic rock, you know? Recording from Pakistan. What was he doing? What isn't cope? Don't know. Who is this guy? Bstevie, that's who you're talking to. Became a nun at 18. At least she's got more peace from everybody else, you know, I guess, chilling in the island, I guess. Talk about whatever on here. No, I'm in the US, but I live like 12, 16 hours from Canada, though. I haven't spoken to Jesus today, but tonight I'm gonna go down one knee and open my mouth, and hopefully Jesus gives me a great message, you know? I haven't been feeling well, to be honest. I just quit my cleaning job and been kind of depressed in times, and just been up and down, to be honest. Today I feel all right though, but kind of just have to move on, you know, I guess. A walking tour in Pakistan. That sounds like a Kurt Kaz video or something, or one of those dudes that goes to a country and does a vlog or something. You better answer the call, Rohai. Jesus needs you. Nah, I'm in South Dakota, man. I live in South Dakota. I'm not from here, though. I moved here because I was homeless. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, though. Yeah, just gotta give a little bump and some grinding, and Jesus will be satisfied. I'll say I didn't really like the boss. He was very anal, and he was micromanaging too much. And I was kind of very depressed while working there too. I didn't get good sleep and stuff like that. It just didn't work out, you know. I try to be stable, man. I'm not always the most stable person. So I represent Boston. Yeah, I've been to Massachusetts before. I have family up there that live near Boston and stuff. Yeah, people brag about how hard they work all the fucking time, you know. It's when these people do that, they're just very insecure, you know. That's what it is. Yeah, it's God's plan. Everything happens for a reason. Is South Dakota good for jobs? I'll say it has a low unemployment rate, so if you need a job, you can get it pretty fast here, I'll say. But good jobs, I'll say, hard to find good jobs here, though. You'll have a lot, like, if you don't have really, like, a college education or something like that, like, you'll get a lot of labor jobs here. You'll get a lot of, like, warehouse, construction, anything with manual labor, pretty much. But that's about it. I mean, South Dakota is very hard to live in if you don't like the cold. That's why I'm moving out of here. I'm moving to Arizona in a month. But if you can handle the cold weather and the wind and I guess the isolation, since you're from Boston, then it'll be okay, because I guess the cost of living here is more affordable in a lot of states. So, yeah, God isn't real. That's why you're sore. Well, you need to fight through the soreness, Rohi. Jesus needs you again. Nah, I don't make music. Rise up. Yeah, the system has a lot of problems, man. That's for sure. Corrupt government, people in power are corrupt, you know? Yeah, exactly. If God is all good, why would God allow kids to be born with cancer and suffer in an unnecessary way, you know? And they say life is a test. Why is God testing people in sadistic ways, you know? Makes you question that type of shit. What is this nonsense? Something that makes sense. Yeah, it was the surgeon that did it, not God, you know? Like discrediting the surgeon, the doctors, right? I can understand a metaphor sense, like I pray for you, I hope things get better, you know? But in a literal way, no. Ridiculous, you know? Yeah, I mean, I think technology is kind of messing up our brains in a lot of ways, besides the 4K speed. But yeah, I agree with you, man. Works in mysterious ways. Yeah. God is coming. I'm still waiting. End times are here. Yeah, it isn't enough time off. A lot of times, people have that time off to get done with their errands, you know? Gotta shave your head again. I feel that, man. I gotta do the same next month. My hair's growing all over the place, and my beard needs to be tightened up, you know? Yeah, it's good to have a haircut here and there, you know? Yeah, don't question Jesus, just beg. Beg for mercy. Yeah, if you don't like the isolation, I wouldn't recommend living here, man. It's a lot different than Boston. It's very small. Things are far apart from each other. Yeah, there's not a lot to do here, really. like if you want to do stuff, you have to drive far. Like if you want to, since like you're close to Minnesota, if you like the city, like Minneapolis, you gotta like drive 3.5 hours, you know. Or if you like to do nature, like the Black Hills in South Dakota and the west side, it's like 5 hours, you know. It's a lot of driving. But I guess another good thing about South Dakota is like your commutes are very short in this specific town, Sioux Falls. So your job can be pretty close compared to other places with a lot of traffic. And I guess where I live at, there's not that much of a lot of crime here. It's pretty safe and stuff like that. Now, I guess another thing about living here too, I don't recommend it for someone that is single and is trying to like get a relationship or trying to hook up, you know, because this place is very family oriented. It's you'll feel more like an outcast if you're a single person here. I don't believe in the devil or God, man. Need evidence. How is it isolated? Well, like I was telling you, there's a lot of things that are far apart from each other. Like once you get out of like this specific town I live in, Sioux Falls, like everything is like flat. Everything is like all fields, and like the nearest like big cities are like hours away, you know. And when it's isolating here, there's not a lot to do here. It's like once you live here for like 6 months, you start to realize there really isn't that much to do, you know. It can be very isolating in ways, and everyone knows each other here too. Like the specific town I'm at, it's very small and it's hard to kind of meet people compared to something like Boston or something like Philadelphia, like where I'm from. You know, yeah, it's hard to meet people wherever you go, but you have more opportunities when you're like in a bigger city, you know, compared to something like this. So, yeah, exactly. I mean, God created Satan. I mean, why did God allow Satan to do everything like that? Hopefully you get that message soon, Rohai. It's coming. He's coming for everybody else, you know. You gotta wait your turn. You gotta be patient. I don't want kids. I think having kids is selfish. Yeah, it can have a good life, but it could potentially have a bad one. And there's a lot of kids that are born in this world that have a bad life to the point where they can't overcome challenges and obstacles, and it just impacts their life more in the good, you know. I mean, I guess I have my own purpose is to, I guess, try to do things I like to do, and I guess with this YouTube, I would like to meet people on here, you know, talk about like-minded things and like views that are similar to mine, you know. So, giving your job 6 months, don't blame me, man. I mean, if it's like getting too unbearable before that, it's really mess with your mental health. Definitely start looking for other jobs if you can tolerate the time being. But if you have a good savings, nothing wrong with quitting, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's not easy because depending on where you live, it can be hard to find another job. But you know, yeah, I mean, if you give it 6 months and it's just not there, like in 6 months, definitely leave, you know. So don't be selfish. Yeah, I gotta stop being selfish. I gotta open that shit up for him. He needs to get rid of that excess. Yeah, just experiences. I mean, that's what the what humans are here for, to experience stuff, right? Yeah, I mean, even I guess like even if you live in a like a big city, you can be isolated with a lot of people too. So I think the only reason I say that is you have more opportunity in a bigger place, you know. But at the same time, you can be more isolated in a big city too, because it's overwhelming with people, you know. Yeah, I see black people in South Dakota. Yep, there's not as many as like other places, but I do see black people here. Yep, like it's mostly white people, but you'll see a good amount of natives here, and you'll see like a mix of like Hispanics and some there's a decent amount of black people here, and you'll see Asians and stuff, you know. But I'll say it's predominantly white here, though. Yeah, shower more often. Yeah, especially when it's like very humid, you know. It could be very sweaty and definitely need a shower more, I guess. Makes sense. I mean, if you're a chill person, I don't care what color you are, you know. You're a chill person, you're a chill person. Let's go to Israel. Let's go. I mean, we're gonna get drafted over there. Yeah, that's what I mean by natives. There's Native Americans and there's a good amount. There's more Native Americans in South Dakota than other places, though. So you're more of a city guy, then South Dakota isn't it, man. That's not it for you. You want to feel safe? Yeah, it is harder to meet women here. It's small, and like I was trying to say, it's everyone knows each other. It's mostly family oriented. It's harder to find single people here. I mean, you can get a hookup at a bar here or something, but it's a little, it's harder because everyone knows each other, you know, compared to other places. Yeah, I need proof that God exists. Don't say that, Sage, or you go into hell. I'll say visiting South Dakota is cool, though. If you like nature, I recommend the Black Hills, like Rapid City area. Like if you like hiking, you like to swim by the creek, you know, or you like to see good views. I think the west side of South Dakota is worth going to, you know. I'll say the east side, there is nature here, there's stuff to see, but there's not a lot of stuff to see on the east side of South Dakota, though. So the end times, yeah, they're very religious, man. End times. That means Jesus is coming back, and we haven't heard from him since. Yeah, I guess we are living the end times, getting more dystopian, but when's Jesus coming, though? Yeah, you're, South Dakota isn't it then, man. If you're more of a people person and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, there's friendly people here, don't get me wrong, you'll talk to people like that, but it's not as many as like a city. I think if you want to move somewhere, you should go to another city, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree, Rohi. I mean, parents should be financially prepared to take care of children, and a lot of them don't, you know. Pathetic. I mean, yeah, I mean, we're already experiencing hell and heaven on earth, you know, if you think about it. Yeah, it isn't. It's trauma. Yeah, I mean, you have your Native Americans that are cool, you know. I mean, I met some decent ones here. Uh, But you'll have ones that I heard in the Black Hills and the reservations, it can be like sketchy, you know, because they're not like the best areas, you know. So, but yeah, you'll have your Native Americans that are cool, you know. Yeah, poor people behave. I mean, I guess like how people behave, it's probably from mental health issues from being raised in poverty too, you know. Yeah, that's not an excuse, right? But I can understand how people are like that when they see their parents act that way and then they mimic it, you know. Yeah, I get it, Rohi. Yeah, it's kind of like what I said before, kind of similar. It's like their mental health declines more. Yeah, mental health decline. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, people that reproduce and not realize what the kid can go through. So, I was homeless, man. So I was homeless for a month, like in Pennsylvania. So what drew me to South Dakota was like affordability, and it's a lot more affordable than like the Philadelphia suburbs and Philadelphia in general. I can get my own apartment and I'm not struggling as much, you know. I guess I can get a job fast. So that's what I focused on when I was homeless, and I was out of it. I wasn't really thinking about other things, you know, and that's what made me move up here. And I guess another reason was I wanted to get out of my hometown because I had bad memories, and I had too much like flashbacks from my hometown that were not good. So I just saw this opportunity where I wanted to move somewhere else and far away, you know. And this was it. And I was homeless before that too. I was couch surfing and stuff, and I was almost dead broke, and I lived with roommates in Philly, and I didn't want to live in Philly again. So that's why I moved up here. And yeah, I mean, I like it here better than like living with my dad and like that experience in Philly. But I'll say, like, I just don't like living here because of the weather. It affects my bipolar moods. It's just, it's too isolating, and it's just hard to live here, you know, even though it's affordable. So did I swallow? Did you smoke the peace pipe? Yeah, of course, with Jesus, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess like you just gotta go in the tourist areas, I guess, you know, of the Middle East, make it more safe. Yeah, that's pathetic, man. God will provide a way for my child. It's just like an excuse for them to not put in the effort to try to give their kids a quality of life, you know? Yeah, you're established in Boston. You like grew up there or something? Yeah, I mean, I'm very like established in Pennsylvania, like the Philadelphia suburbs and just Philly, you know. I lived in my car, and I lived in like a motel and stuff. Like I used to have an old channel. I used to be an anti-nihilist YouTuber, and I would sleep at the cemetery because no one would go there, you know. I would sleep in my car, and there's times where the heat was hard to sleep in my car, so I would go to the motel and sleep there. And it was very stressful that time. I mean, that's kind of like when I made videos on this channel in the beginning. I was very stressed out, and
I was trying to figure out what to do, and someone on my YouTube was telling me about South Dakota, and I was researching it, and it just made me decide to come up here, you know. But it was very hard to really make a decision at that time because I was not expecting that, you know. I thought I was gonna help my dad with his business, and um, I was gonna get my own truck, and I was gonna help him with his jobs because I wanted to help my dad retire at that time and stuff like that. But I don't get along with my dad. My dad is very hard to work with. He'll yell and scream at you when he's stressed out with his customers, and I guess like I tried my best to regulate my emotions this time with him. I did it a couple times, and I just flipped when he just gets so angry, you know. And yeah, my part wasn't good either. Like how I couldn't regulate my emotions, you know. I was angry and screaming and acting hostile, you know. But yeah, and then I guess when I was severely depressed because of it, you know, and I deleted that old channel, and I guess that kind of made me depressed too. So I couldn't even get out of bed. I was just out of it, and my dad would give me weird looks all the fucking time, acting like I'm lazy or something. And then I went to the kitchen. I wanted to tell him I was depressed, and I'm not feeling good, and he didn't listen to me, and he just called me lazy and this and that, and I just flipped, and I broke the kitchen, and he called the cops, and I was forced to leave, and that's how I was homeless, basically. So it was just a tough time, you know. But I'm getting a little better now, even though it's hard at times. So yeah, more like curious more, I guess, when you're a teenager too. Kind of want to explore more and see different things. It's understandable, man. I mean, I didn't like my teenage years, to be honest with you, or my childhood, but there's certain things, my teenage years, that seem more simpler than the adulthood, you know? So yeah, ask permission for everything. I mean, that's just, you know, that's just abuse, man. Like, it's good that you cut your parents out and they were just hindering your life, you know? Not getting any sun. Yeah, I guess that can lead to depression too. If you're not getting enough vitamin D from the sunlight, can make you feel like shit. That's what I was dealing with here, especially. Like, there's hardly enough sunlight here, especially like in the late fall and winter and shit like that. It was very hard. I had to get like a supplement here. It was so bad. It was making me so depressed, and that's why I'm moving, because I can't handle this. I don't know if I can handle this another year, you know? Yeah, I'm starting over, yep. Started over my YouTube channel, and I'm starting over living somewhere else. And I'm gonna live in somewhere else again, so that's your issue, the not enough sunlight. Yeah, that's tough, man. I mean, I guess when it's nice out, you have the opportunity to go get some fresh air. I would do it, you know. It'll make you feel okay. It's just hard when like the weather isn't good and it's cold and makes you want to stay inside a lot, you know. It's hard to like deal with. Yeah, I mean, if you want your kids to do chores, you don't yell and scream at them, you know? You just tell them like when you're done, do the dishes or whatever it is, you know? Yeah, it's an instrument. Yep. Patrick from SpongeBob. Yeah, I mean, I can be very honest. I mean, that's kind of, I'm kind of like that because of my autism too, but I tend to be kind of honest a lot, you know. It it has its cons too, you know. Yeah, like Jesus ketchup, right? Yes, that's an instrument too. Yeah. I mean, my ears are open for Jesus. I'm ready. Yeah, Jesus is ready to open wide, coming from me. Yeah, I understand that, Loosh. It's hard when you live with someone like that, you know? It's not easy to just, like, get your emotions under control when you live with a fucking dad like that, you know? Like, there was times I got along with my dad, you know, but overall, like, I never really got along with my dad, to be honest with you. Like, my dad was just always angry. He's stomping his feet all the time when he's, like, pissed off, and he's a workaholic, too. Like, he can't relax. He just always has to do something, you know? It's just toxic. Double wide for Jesus. I don't know. Horizontal reigns. I guess just buy a new hamster and vacuum. I don't know. Drunk driving. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for being in the passenger seat. I mean, not being in the passenger seat. Yeah, it sounds like your dad's an alcoholic, too. That's toxic, man. Why would you have kids and do self-destructive behavior, you know? It's just toxic towards the children. Yeah, that's terrible that he went through that, man. He's probably an angry drunk, too, I'm assuming. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get kicked out when you don't have enough money, though. It's, that'll be hard, you know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. You would just want to get kicked out of the house just so you don't have to deal with your parents. Yeah, I mean, if you're able to get along with them somewhat, you're able to save money, that's good, you know? But, even if you get kicked, no matter what, like, you get kicked out, it's, you didn't plan on moving out, it's very hard to deal with, you know? It's not easy. Yeah, that's pathetic, man. Your dad should get a DUI and go to jail for abusing his kids, you know? It's just pathetic. Yeah, at least it's something, though, the villain. You get a 3-day vacation, you get a break, you know? There's nothing wrong with that, man. I would take it. It's definitely if you need a mental health break and you need a break from work, why not, you know? What's up, Desaya? Yeah, I feel that, man. Unless you want to risk living with roommates, you know? Guess you could do that, but that can come with a cost too, right? If you don't screen them well. But yeah, it's not easy to move out with this economy, you know? It isn't easy. I guess I'm surviving. That's what keeps me going, I guess. I'm surviving, I guess. My body is telling me to keep going. Pathetic, you know? Ugh. I want to get a pack of smokes again, man. I got pretty hooked on these cigarettes this winter, man. It was just hard to cope with this weather. Just difficult. Weather's not bad now, but it's just I can't stand that shit, man. Yeah, I feel that, man. Take your time, you know. I would say just take your time before you decide to move out, you know. I wouldn't rush it, really. What's up, couple of beers? A lot of things need to be addressed, you're saying? Wishes? Nah, not really, to be honest. Yeah, I feel that, man. I'm trying to tolerate too, but this week was kind of tough, you know. I got depressed for the last couple days, and I just quit that cleaning job. Wasn't for me. I didn't like the boss that much. Haven't been sleeping good this past week, so trying to move on from it, I guess. Yeah, I feel that, man. Yeah, it's hard. It's easier to lay off the cigarettes when you're not stressed out, you know? When you're stressed out, you keep getting it. That's what triggers me. When I'm stressed out and I'm having a hard time coping with something, I get cigarettes, you know? Especially when I was homeless, I was really getting them. I was getting them a lot. Until I moved here, and after that construction job, I was able to quit because the weather was better, and I was able to tolerate living here for a bit. So it wasn't as bad until the cold weather came. So, but yeah, it's I guess when you quit cigarettes, you just taper off little by little, and then after that, like, it'll be okay. All you have is just the cravings. Like, I'm never gonna quit cigarettes, to be honest with you, but I don't want to smoke them constantly. Like, I'd rather do it here and there. But now it's just tough because what I was saying before. Needing a home address. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, that takes time, you know? Like, say if you did move out, you just like look for like an apartment, or you look for a room to rent, and then you just look at it, and then when you decide to move in, you could just add your address on there, you know? So if that is that what you meant on there? Walmart? Damn. Yeah, people don't have matters, I guess. They eat some, like, Gas X. Yeah. Is it getting better? I think certain things in my life are getting worse, if you're talking about me personally. Like, certain things, but I guess some things are a little better, you know? But I guess the world overall, it does seem like it's getting worse than getting better, though. Yeah, that's why I'm moving, man. I'm visiting mid-April. I just got my hotel, too. I think I'm staying near the, like, Tempe or something. So, I think I might stay one extra day to go to a temp agency and try to see if they can help me get a job, or maybe I could get some job interviews that day too. So I may stay one extra day there, possibly. So, yeah, man. A job that is stressful is hard to deal with. Makes you want to smoke a pack of cigarettes or vape. You know, that's how it is for me a lot of times. Yeah, he's pathetic, man. I mean, your dad should have been arrested when he called the cops. Yeah, escorts in porn can be like that too. It's just it's like a nice relief, you know. It's like it feels good, and it's a good way to escape, you know. I don't have that much of a problem with the escorts. Like, I did it as a reward, but I guess I would be like that with porn though. If I'm really stressed out, I'm gonna put on some Pornhub, and then once I do the business, then I feel like better in a way, you know. But then when that's just what happens when I'm either really bored or I'm really stressed out. Like porn would help, you know. Yeah, I feel that, man. Yeah, especially like if you go past someone that's smoking by the store, for example, it makes you want to smoke, you know. Even when I was like really cutting back on cigarettes, like for months and months, like I would have that urge to be like, oh, I want a cigarette too, still. Like that shit never goes away, to be honest with you. So. Yeah, that's all it was, couple of beers, because they want you to know what they ate. They want to let you know that the food they ate was good as fuck. uh, yeah, second job. Wait, what do you mean you need an address? Can't you just use the address for like living with your parents? Like currently? Yeah, it sucks. People have to resort to like a second or third job just to save more money and pay bills and all that fucking stuff, you know? What's up, the Wee Garden? I mean, I don't understand your dad, man. It's pathetic. Drunk driving. It's idiotic, you know? Especially when you have children and you're risking your life. That's gonna affect the children a lot, you know? Do you believe that life is fundamentally flawed? Yeah, I think so. I think life is unfair, you know? Like, there's people born into this life, and not everyone's gonna be able to adapt, you know? And then there's people born into this life that are able to. It is flawed, you know? It's flawed when, like, you're born and um, you get these certain genetics, and all of a sudden society puts you down, you know? And you have no control of it, you know what I mean? It's pathetic. I guess like how people get lucky in life and unlucky, it is flawed, you know? So, damn, 3 DUIs. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be driving anymore. Get his license revoked. Why don't he go take a lift or something, since that's been around for 10 years, you know? Go to a bar and take a lift home. Don't drive, you know what I mean? You're risking others in danger, yourself, and especially the children, you know? I mean, your dad caused the problems himself, you know what I mean? He's playing victim, sounds like. Yeah, true. I used to use no, I still kind of use that. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I moved here, Pornhub is kind of banned, kind of. So I like if I get bored, I'll use X videos now. Yeah, I do agree. They don't have the videos like they used to back in the day. You know, kind of a shame to be honest with you. Yeah, your dad's something else, Roy. Pathetic. I mean, it doesn't really help. It's just a temporary relief, you know. It does make you like feel not as anxious for the short term, but then you are feeling another one. So I mean, it's like a short term relief smoking, I guess. Yeah, I guess when your mouth and throat feel dry and stuff like that, it's good to cut back, you know. I cut back when I'm coughing too much or my throat hurts. I'll cut back. Yeah, I mean, humans will never know that much about this existence. It's super complicated, man. It's complex. I don't think humans will ever answer the impossible of things in this world. You know, it's just it's just humanly impossible. It's hard to comprehend this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm awake. Yep. Yeah, I don't think it's as difficult, man. Like if you still work at that job and you have your own place, it's not a difficult thing to change the address, you know? I don't think it is. Twitter? You like using Twitter, Rohi? Yeah, I was just joking, couple beers. Yeah, I mean, people need to be having manners and they need to go to the toilet when they're passing gas, you know? I'll never have a son, man, or a daughter. I'm not having kids. I mean, I just do some copes, man. I guess smoking's kind of a cope. I work out. I listen to music. I mean, it helps, you know? Yeah, I'm coming down with a plan, man. I'm not gonna come down there without a plan. That's for sure. I'm really planning this out. So, I already have a lot of people that are interested in me looking at their rooms to rent and stuff like that. I wasn't looking at apartments, but um, I think I'm gonna just get a room to rent because it's just be more affordable for me, you know. And that's okay. I learned from before about roommates, so just gotta screen them well, you know. What is life about? It's just a constant battle, just to survive, compete, and this reproduction, you know. I mean, any drunks, man, not just black, white, Asian. I mean, any drunk person. $900. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind that though. I wouldn't care about something big, you know. So, yeah, I may still look at apartments though. I'll still look at them. Uh, Man, that's kind of tough because I take medication for both, you know. Um, I'll say, I'll say, I'll say both, man. I can't really pick. They both really affect me a lot. So, yeah, I mean, more money, more quality of life, you know. Uh, I guess it's easier with your finances, you know, but it's not always easy when you're rich and you have like unaddressed traumas in your life, and it's hard to address those like problems, you know, with people. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think if you have a lot of money, you have more of a quality of life, you know. A lot of things will be more easier in a sense. Yeah, that's what caffeine does. Yeah, that's kind of like with the cigarettes. You know what I mean? It's like caffeine gives you that energy and it makes you keep going. But I guess if you drink too much of it, you can get jitters and you feel anxious, and it's like your body. You can become addicted to caffeine. You know, it's kind of like the cigarettes. Yeah, it's not bad. I guess $900. Yes, I mean, if the electric is included, that would be better. I guess I would be more interested, but it seems like there's a lot of places that don't include electricity, you know? So, I think if I rent a room and I stay for like 6 to 8 months and I like Arizona, I would get my own apartment, you know? I kind of want to just test it out, to be honest with you. I want to test it out and see if I like it. I mean, I can't drink coffee like at all for myself. Like, I never really liked coffee that much. I didn't really like the taste. Never really was hooked on it, really. But alcohol and cigarettes, I like that combo. That combo's fucking nice. Yeah, I mean, I would like to have a lot of money, I guess. I mean, I think anybody would. It gives people quality of life, you know? Would it make me happy 100%? Probably not, you know? But it definitely would make me more happier than, say, if I was in dirt poverty, you know? So, I mean, if I still have, like issues with my autism and bipolar that I can't change, then that would still make me unhappy, you know, even if I had a lot of money. So, what do you mean if the car crashes? I don't know what you're saying. How was I before before I took medication? I mean, I didn't have like bipolar when I was younger as a kid. Like, I didn't experience it until I dropped out of college. So I guess when I dropped out of college, I started having really bad mood swings, and my depression started to come and go, and I was feeling manic. So I guess when I dropped out, it just kind of started from there, you know? I think I always had like some sort of anger problem before that. I think it was because I had a hard time expressing myself too, and I think it was something that I wish I worked on more. But I guess I'm trying to do it now, I guess. Sometimes I do wonder if I didn't like take this medication, I just worked on like how to regulate my emotions and how to express myself better. I wonder if I would feel better, but I do actually think I have bipolar from genetics and environment, you know. Yeah, it is pretty late, I'll say. Yeah, that's what's good about renting a room. You can save more money. That's why I want to live in a room, to be honest. Like here, I can get my own apartment, I guess. Like it's affordable and stuff, but like somewhere like Arizona is kind of, it's hard to find something like this in a decent area, you know? That's why I'm going to get my own room, and like I said before, if I like it, I save a good amount, I'll get my own apartment, you know? So, yeah, the stomach problems. Yeah, it can make you feel constipated, make you feel like garbage, you know? Yeah, it could mess with your gastrointestinal in ways. Regret? I'll say the biggest regret with jobs, I'll say I should have never worked with my dad. That was the biggest regret because I wasted all my 20s trying to help with his business when it never worked out, you know? It just led me to be homeless, and I live up here randomly, you know? Um, because I guess when I did the landscaping, I did do well the one year, and then like my bipolar and like losing customers kind of made it not work, you know? I guess one thing I kind of wish I would have done in college, even though I would have been in a lot of debt, was done psychology, I guess. But I don't know if that would have been a good idea either. Like I took classes in psychology and social work and stuff. That's the stuff I'm really interested in and everything. I did well with that compared to other classes. So I kind of wish I pursued that over criminal justice and stuff. Or actually just stuck with my physical education major, you know? So I like fitness and stuff. So oh man, I think it's time to get the troll spray coming on. Oh damn, that's terrible. Couple beers, something you never asked for. Yeah, it can really creep up on you at any age, you know. Probably like if you had like heart palpitations, like that, and just having like racing thoughts, and that'll just make you feel like you gotta go to the doctor, you know. And I had those a lot, especially in school. So I had a really bad social anxiety, and I was really masking my autism and with imposter syndrome I had, and I was just never myself, and I was always anxious all the fucking time, you know? Hard to fucking deal with. I mean, not everyone's in the same life, man. Everyone's experiencing life differently. Some people are experiencing life better. Some people are experiencing life worse, you know? I mean, I hope things get better, you know? That's all I gotta say. And that's for everyone else, like on the chat, and everyone else in this world, you know? So yeah, it does get stronger, yeah, because more responsibilities. I guess you could deal with more isolation. That's probably one of them. I guess it's stronger more because people you like pass away, and you feel like garbage with that. And I guess like these jobs, you know, you're working more, and these jobs can stress you the fuck out, you know. Am I making average income in your area per month? I mean, I'm not making an income right now, so I just left the cleaning job. So I'm trying to find another temp agency job. And they said that they're slow this week. They may have some stuff next week. So, I mean, I guess the only income I could do is Lyft and DoorDash, which I'm doing a lot of that this weekend, unfortunately. So I gotta have some money to pay rent and put stuff in my savings, you know? So, but I'm not sharing it with anybody. I'm living by myself. I have my own apartment. So, what's up, Bree? Feels good sitting out here, though. The weather's actually not too bad. Wish it was like that in the winter, but man. I mean, I would invite you for drinks, man. I enjoyed your farts, you know, despite the smell. Those are some toxic coworkers you have. uh, it's nice where you're at. That's good, I'll say. Yeah, that's why I'm moving to Arizona. It seems like it's nice majority of the time over there. So, yeah, that's a good song, man. Classic, that shit. MF Doom's underrated. That dude's just like very lyrical. Always has great beats. I like listening to a lot of MF Doom. He's good as shit. Yeah, you got someone else that has a story to tell with that too. uh, I'll say my favorite MF Doom song's Accordion. That's one of my favorites. I just kind of wish that song was longer. Good song. Yeah, yep. They always come back to find you, exactly. Those memories will not go away. Especially when you suppress like the bad memories and everything bad that happened in your past, it'll catch up to you, you know? People will do like self-destructive behavior to escape from that shit, or they they lash out on other people because of it, you know? When people say, "Oh, forget about the past, you gotta ignore it, you gotta move on," you know? It's toxic. Can't just move on just like a snap of a finger. It's easier said than done, and it's a process with like healing and recovering, all that shit, you know? I don't know how you get over it. I don't think you can get over that fact, man. It's just like we're, you know, thing is, not everyone's gonna live to 65. Yeah, I can't imagine myself working forever too, you know? Yeah, yep. Determines who you are and how things affect you, you know? Like like a bad childhood can affect your adulthood. Especially if it's like not addressed, it's suppressed in your head all the time, and uh all that shit, you know? Or like a bad past can just affect like the present moment, like the decision you've made, or maybe like other people that messed with you in your past. It affects you now. It's just a lot of people don't really get that, you know? They really don't. Yeah, they're too quick to judge others when they don't know their whole story. Exactly. Like they should. They. Most people think that. Man, that fucking dog, man. But yeah, most people think that you can just move on from a bad childhood. It's not fucking easy, and it's something else. Oh yeah, exactly. It was that simple, then everyone would be snapping their fingers with that shit, literally. Yeah, yep. They love to assume and try to think it's you're the problem, you know? They don't know your background. Yeah, I tried therapy many times, man. Many times. Never worked. Never worked for me. It's kind of ironic because I always wanted to be a therapist. Like, I always kind of wanted to switch my major from criminal justice to psychology and do that, but I don't think I would be a good. I don't think I would be a good therapist because then I wouldn't be talking like this. I would be like kind of like how every other therapist would be because that's how you would be taught, you know. But yeah, I've been to many of them, and it never really helped me because I felt like it was mostly transactional all the time. They always wanted another appointment, and most of the stuff like they would say is stuff that like you can do without seeing a therapist. You know, like they always talk about uh, like coping mechanisms, and that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm coping from what's going on, and I don't know. So I'm better than a therapist. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, it's good that it helps people, you know? I mean, I try not to be like a therapist, really. I just kind of speak my mind, you know? So, yeah, it doesn't help, man. It's all about money a lot of times. Therapists. They don't, it's hard to find one you can click with, and there's not a lot of them that are like that, you know? Yeah, yep. That's why going to a therapist is like a scam because you'll have therapists that say stupid shit like that. Everyone has problems. Yeah, no shit, you know? Oh, my problems are not allowed to be talked about, you know? My problems are not allowed to see if what I can work on, I, what do I have to give up, and what can I accept? You know what I mean? It's just that's why therapy's some bullshit if they say shit like that, you know? Yeah, yep. I mean, a lot of them have toxic positivity, these therapists, you know? I talked to a therapist and they gave me like they just kind of what's the word? It's not like advice, it's like they didn't give me good insight on things, you know? Yeah, that's why I didn't want to be a therapist even though I always kind of like to. Cuz I would be like what you said, Sage, you know? I would just be like, "Oh, here's some medication. Oh, everyone has problems, you know? Can't even go to the gym? How come?" What fact? I mean, what's wrong with being gay, man? It's tempting to dehumanize people when mistreated. Yeah, I mean, like abusive parents are being bullied by your bullies, you know? It's like you want to get revenge and get back at them, you know? Yeah, I understand why you think that way, Rohai. Trust me. Why have empathy for people when there's a lot of toxic, hostile people that are disrespectful, you know? Why show empathy towards those people? It's like people are try to manipulate your empathy. They try to use you, you know? It's just not everyone deserves someone's empathy, you know? Yeah, I get what you're saying, Lake. Um, yeah, maybe like have a subjective purpose to get through something, you know? Having like these goals that to get through things that are realistic, I guess. Yeah, that's why he hung around 12 disciples. Yeah, I mean, you didn't dig the deep hole, man. Like, people that treat you horribly in your past, people that were bullies to you, people that want to see your downfall, dug the hole for you. You didn't do it, man. No one asked to be so depressed, you know? No one asked to be so anxious, you know? You're not just born and feel that way, you know? I mean, yeah, I mean, women and men can be toxic. Yep. Homophobic? I mean, at least you admit it, you know? So, I mean, I'll admit, I used to been homophobic too, you know? I used to been like that when I was younger. But then I hung out with gay people and they weren't like how they were portrayed from like people I hung out with from the past, you know, would say, "Oh, gay people are weird and creepy and they're this and that," you know? It's just a big generalization basically, and once I hung out with like some gay people, like they were cool, you know? So, it made me think differently about that. Yeah, yep. Gender roles. Let's hope it's not a gunshot. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's firecrackers. Yeah, you'll get more vascular too. I don't know, man. I mean, I hope it's not a gunshot. I mean, I heard this neighborhood up here can be kind of sketchy a little bit sometimes. So, I don't know. One of my friends hasn't had the best childhood and has had anger issues in the past. We don't talk much anymore, but I would like to help him. I mean, he would have to want help, you know? If he wants help from you, then, and he's willing to take initiative for the help, then there's no problem helping him, you know? But if you try to help him and um, he's taking advantage of you, he's taking your kindness for weakness and stuff like that, then you can't help him, you know? So that's what I think. Jesus is a funny guy. Yeah, hopefully that's not a gunshot. That would be something else. I mean, I live in like a crime watch area, so it's people got their backs here. Stuck in the elevator for 24 hours, you'll be rewarded 24 million. I'll say I'd rather be stuck in the elevator with no snakes for 24 million. It sounded like one. I mean, let's hope not. I mean, it was kind of far away too. It's not like in my my area. Yeah, doing this live at night. Yeah, but being an animal has its like problems too, you know. In this neighborhood, probably meth, probably. Being realistic with you. I think there's more people on meth, like where I live at. Where I used to live, like the Philadelphia area, that's fentanyl over there. Yeah, 1:13 a.m. where I'm at. So, yeah, if I was still doing the cleaning job, I probably wouldn't even be live right now. So, yeah, I talk to my one neighbor sometimes when my neighbor's around. Yeah, they're friendly though. I mean, I don't talk to my upstairs neighbors at all. I hardly see them. So, yeah, it was a temp job. Yep, got it from the temp agency. Yeah, it is scary. It's so scary to the point where if you leave a tiny bit on like a dollar bill or a piece of paper and someone like puts it in their face or something, you can die from it. If it's like very potent, you know, that's how scary fentanyl is. That's what I heard on the news one time, like a couple years ago. Someone picked up a dollar off the ground. There was a little bit of fentanyl in there, and the person died. Like rubbed it in their face or something. Yeah, laced. Yep. Gotta watch out. Like if you're trying to party with LSD or something, or like Molly, you know, could be laced with fentanyl and all that stuff. Yeah, that's terrible. Yep. Someone must have laced his shit basically. Prince deserve to die like that, you know. I mean, I don't drink like crazy anymore, man. I only drink like for a tiny bit. I don't drink to get drunk anymore. Smoking cigarettes, nah, I don't think I'll quit totally. I'll cut back, yes, but I'll do it here and there, you know? "24 hours?" Yeah, YouTube. Community guidelines. Why do men believe women deserve disrespect? Maybe it's because they're
misogynist, man. That's probably what it is. Yeah, he probably had a good face, though, say Prince. He probably had a good face. He's very talented, you know? If it's not always the height, it's the face, you know? So... started drinking more alcohol. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with here and there, but if it's like a problem, it affects your life, that ain't good. Why do men hate random women or women who live alternative? I mean, I guess those type of men that hate women like that want them to stick to their gender role, I guess, you know? Or, that's probably what it is. That and just misogyny, I guess. I think that's a troll, man. That's a troll. Not focused on school anymore. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I'd done that in school. I partied a lot. I smoked, drank, and I did all that stuff. I mean, I guess it's up. I mean, you don't want to forcefully help him, you know? You just kind of, if he wants to help, you can help him out, you know? So... yeah, I guess that's one thing I wish I didn't do too much in college was drink all the fucking time. I kind of wish I didn't do that constantly. I think I was doing that a lot because I wanted to hook up with women at bars and parties and stuff, and it really helped me out socializing, though. That was the addicting part, the autism, you know? It was, that's why I really liked doing it a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing. It's not good to drink when you're like coping with like a problem, you know? Why not force it? I don't think it's good to force like helping somebody. It's like it can actually be the opposite. It may think that you're not helping them, you know? All right, I'm gonna go inside. Hold on. Oh man, kind of hard sitting on there for a while. Ugh. Yeah. I agree, Lucas. Man, a lot of stuff on my YouTube's black pill related. Seltzer water is good. I like that. Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes I like to drink carbonated water. Say, especially if it's got like a flavor to it. Not too bad. I think I might get something somewhere like that next time I go to the grocery store. May get some Propel, or maybe I'll get like some seltzer water like you're talking about. It's good when if you don't want to eat so much, it's good to drink stuff like that. Yeah, it is more mainstream, yeah. I think the normies are taking it over, you know? It's kind of like what Gothic was saying earlier. That shit was, shit's getting taken over now by them.
remember the black pill wasn't like that like 5-6 years ago, or even 10 years ago. The red pill was bigger back then. It still is. It's a lot bigger now, but it was more bigger back then. Yeah, it was underground. Yep. Now it's taken over now. I think that Clavicar guy kind of like made that shit mainstream even more. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to get my hair cut next month though, so I'm only gonna try to grow it long when it's like the winter like this. But when I live in Arizona, I wouldn't have to worry about growing my beard super long all the time. Yeah, and a lot of people that talk about the black pill are usually about sexual attraction all the time. That's what the normies talk about. People don't talk about the black pill with life, They don't talk about that. That will always be underground, that shit, probably. Yeah, I heard of Bernie Mac before. I never really seen his stand-ups, though. See one tomorrow? That's up to you, man. I mean, if you want to, you can do it, I guess that's all I gotta say. It's up to you, I guess. Yeah, it's always sexual or looks, right? That's what the normies will say. He wants to see an escort. That's what he's saying. Yeah, that's what the normies will talk about the black pill all the time. The sexual or looks all the time. They don't talk about like being black pilled on life, Yeah, but it's getting more mainstream now, that shit. The black pill. Especially with the looks and sexual part. Yeah, but I think most people want kids. It's just that the economy sucks, and that's why people are decide not to have children. If the economy got better, they would have children. Yeah, child free is majority. Yep, that's majority. I'll say mostly that's women are a big part of it. Yeah, doomer shit's going up there. I mean, I don't get why people want to glamorize being a doomer all the time, Like, I don't like being depressed, you know what I mean? But I just talk about it because, because I get depressed a lot. Yeah, Cat Williams is a good one, too. I like Cat Williams. He's funny as shit, that guy. I think he's funnier than Kevin Hart. I think the Wojak shit kind of made the Doomer shit kind of more popular online, too. Yeah, I don't think he's that funny to me either. It's just not my taste of humor with him. Do what you want to do, man. I mean, the thing is, if you goon before you sleep, that'll help you sleep, so that's all I gotta say. Yeah, yep. He used to, he went to a high school where I'm really close to. Like, I lived, like, 15 minutes from where he went to high school at, Kevin Hart. It's kind of weird, you know? He grew up in Northeast Philly, that guy. What about Chris Tucker? Yeah, that's a funny dude. I'll say he's funny as shit. I'll say he's funnier than Kevin Hart, too. Yeah, that's what I like, too. There's more variety of food over there, which is something that's missing here. It's just too much, like, franchises, you know? Yeah, I'm excited, man. Trust me, couple beers. I'm excited to move down there. So, what's up, man? I don't really know him that much, the villain, but I know he's on Vlad TV. I think that guy. I'm pretty sure. I don't watch a lot of comedians, to be honest. Damn, my phone's gonna die. I'm gonna end this live before I what's it called? It goes dead, you know. So I'll go live on my other phone for a little bit, but I'll catch you guys with the next one.